Hey guys, so before we jump into the coding, I just want to briefly go over IPFS and what it does. Now, a lot of you undoubtedly, if you've already done any sort of project, especially with NFTs, you know what IPFS is. You've likely probably used tools like Pinata or other things like that. NFT storage is another one. You might want to also consider just downloading the desktop version. Of course, if you're trying to save a couple bucks, and I know that Pinata has its limits and stuff like that. So it is a nice little alternative and it's pretty user friendly. But what we're gonna do before we jump into everything is just do a quick rundown. We can go to our files. And what we're gonna wanna do is we're just going to want to upload our folder. So I've got a folder of these NFTs that I wanna add. And we're just gonna import it. And what we do from there is we're going to pin them. And that's it. So when we go and we start building our contract with the dynamic attributes, this is the folder and these are the images that we're gonna pull from. If you look inside of it, they're just numbered, 1 through 8. And this is going to correspond with the token IDs that we implement, okay? So if you followed along all the way to the end, all you have to do now is just compile it as regular. And what you're gonna do is you're going to take that hash that we got from IPFS at the start. This is for the folder that we uploaded to IPFS. Always make sure what this backslash does is it indicates that it's a directory. Now there are certain circumstances where you might not need a backslash, but usually if it's a folder that you uploaded to IPFS, then you do need that slash. And what happens next is basically it takes, slash and then each token ID, so it increments 1, 2, 3, and then always don't forget your extension, which would be PNG, JPEG, SVG, what have you. And then IPFS /:/ just like that. And then when you deploy it, it shows up down here. Activate the public sale if you're just testing it, and then you can just go from there. And what your final product looks like, again, you have your collection and you are just able to change those as you need. You've got your properties. Actually, let's check. 2. And so you see that even though the first one is different than the second, you all start with true for game access and reg A access. And then as we change those, you notice that it doesn't affect any of the other ones. So if I go in and I increment token ID 2, and then go back, refresh it. Okay, and now you see that we have incremented event access. And again, you can do the same thing. So this is just kind of a creative way for dynamic attributes, whether you're in GameFi, whether you wanted to do real world events and give people different power allocations or different rights attributed to their NFTs. This is a nice way to do it. I'll see you guys on the next one.